Hi, my name is Nurhafiza Binti Bakar. Today I will present topic 6, which is decision-making under uncertainty. Hi, welcome. Today we will learn about decision-making under uncertainty. In this chapter, we will explore 3 important topics related to decision-making under uncertainty. Firstly, we will discuss the paradoxes of decision-making, which are complex situations that can lead to unexpected outcomes. Secondly, we will explain binary and multi-valued measures of incompletely known probabilities, which are important tools for making informed decisions when there is incomplete information available. Finally, we will explore the 5 decision criteria for decision-making under uncertainty, which are essential for making rational and informed decisions in a variety of contexts. By the end of this chapter, you will have a comprehensive understanding of the key concepts and tools needed for effective decision-making under uncertainty. There are 2 paradoxes of uncertainty, which are Ellsberg's paradox and the paradox of ideal evidence. The first paradox of uncertainty is Ellsberg's paradox, which is named after Daniel Ellsberg, who first presented it in 1961. The paradox arises when people's choices violate the expected utility hypothesis, which is a fundamental principle of decision theory. The paradox highlights the importance of considering the reliability of probability estimates, decision analysis. The second paradox of uncertainty is the paradox of ideal evidence, which was first presented by Richard Jeffrey in 1965. The paradox shows that more information does not always lead to better decision-making. In some cases, additional information can actually make decision-making more difficult. The 2 major types of measures of incompletely known probabilities are binary measure, which divides the probability values into 2 groups, possible and impossible values. Secondly, multi-valued measure, which is a function that assigns a numerical value to each probability value between 0 and 1. This value represents the degree of reliability of each particular probability decision criteria under uncertainty. There are 5 decision criteria that we will explore in this chapter. The first is maximum expected utility, which is choose the alternative with the largest minimal expected utility. The second is reliability weighted expected utility, which is a decision criterion that takes into account the reliability of probability estimates. The third is Ellsberg's index, which is a decision criterion that considers the degree of uncertainty. The fourth is Gardenfuz's and Sahlins modified MMEU, which is a decision criterion that takes into account the decision maker's preferences. The fifth is Levi's lexicographical test, which is a decision criterion that prioritizes the most important criteria. The example is weather prediction. Meteorologists predict a 50% chance of rain tomorrow, and historical data shows a 50% accuracy in their past predictions. This seems to support the initial 50% probability. Subjective probability theory suggests reinforcing the expectation of a 50-50 chance. However, a critical perspective questions the need for more observations if historical accuracy aligns with the predicted probability. This raises doubts about the value of additional data when past performance closely corresponds to the initial assessment, creating a paradox akin to Popper's objection to subjective probability. Ellsberg's paradox example. Imagine you are presented with 2 urns. In the first urn, there are 50 red balls and 50 gray balls. The contents of the second urn are unknown. Now, you are given 2 options. Option A, you have a 50% chance of winning a red ball from the first urn and a 50% chance of winning a red ball from the second urn. Option B, you have a 50% chance of winning a gray ball from the first urn and a 50% chance of winning either a red or gray ball from the second urn. Even though the probability of winning a red ball is the same for both options, people often exhibit a preference for option A. This paradox highlights the impact of uncertainty and the tendency to lean towards known probabilities even when the overall chances are equivalent. Example for measures of incompletely probabilities. Binary measure. Imagine you are trying to decide whether to invest in a new company. You believe there is a 50% chance the company will succeed and a 50% chance it will fail. This is an example of a binary measure of probability. Multi-valued measure. Imagine you are trying to decide whether to invest in a new company. You believe there is a 30% chance the company will succeed, a 50% chance it will break even, and a 20% chance it will fail. This is an example of a multi-valued measure of probability. Example for decision criteria under uncertainty. Maximum expected utility. Choosing between 2 job offers. Job A offers room 60,000 per year with a 50% chance of being laid off, while job B offers room 45,000 per year with a 0% chance of being laid off. The maximum expected utility decision criterion would advise selecting job B for the security it provides, even though it offers a lower salary. Reliability weighted expected utility. Deciding whether to invest in a new venture. You have a reliable source offering 80% accurate information and an unreliable source providing 100% accurate information. The reliability weighted expected utility decision criterion would suggest relying on the 80% accurate but more reliable source for decision making. Ellsberg's index. Contemplating an investment where you estimate a 50% chance of success but are uncertain about the probability of failure. The Ellsberg's index decision criterion would recommend opting for the option with less uncertainty in the context of Ringgit Malaysia. Gardenfuz's and Sahlins modified MMEU. Choosing between 2 cars. Car X is more expensive but has better fuel efficiency, while car Y is less expensive but less fuel efficient. The Gardenfuz's and Sahlins modified MMEU decision criterion would guide you to choose the car aligning more closely with your preferences. Levi's lexicographical test. Considering 2 job offers. Job A pays room 60,000 per year with a 50% chance of being laid off, and job B pays room 45,000 per year with a 0% chance of being laid off. The Levi's lexicographical test decision criterion would recommend choosing job B for its job security, prioritizing stability over a higher salary. Conclusion. The exploration of decision-making under uncertainty with partial probabilistic knowledge has uncovered essential insights into the intricacies of decision theory, fostering a profound understanding of critical concepts. 1. Ellsberg's paradox and the paradox of ideal evidence. Unveiled the intricacies of decision-making dynamics, emphasizing a predilection for options with known probabilities. It challenged the conventional notion that an abundance of evidence invariably leads to superior decision-making outcomes. 2. Measures of incompletely known probabilities. Introduced binary and multi-valued measures as instrumental tools, facilitating the categorization and assessment of the reliability of probability values within decision processes. 3. Decision criteria under uncertainty. Explored a spectrum of decision criteria, encompassing maximum expected utility, reliability weighted expected utility, Ellsberg's index, Gardenfuz's and Salen's modified MMEU, and Levi's lexicographical test. Each criterion contributes a distinct perspective, empowering decision makers to navigate the complexities of uncertain scenarios. That's all from me. Thank you.